Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to our spiritual home, the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs. My name is Laura Magal Rodriguez Lopez, or Laura, whichever is easier for you to pronounce, and I am serving as our worship associate for today. For those of you with visual impairments, I'll take a moment to describe myself and my surroundings. I am a Hispanic woman. I use she, her pronouns. I have fair skin and dark brown hair and pulled into a twisted bun. I am wearing a black shirt and dark blue jeans, and we are gathered here in our beautiful sanctuary. And behind me hang the Innes paintings, which are vivid green portrayals of nature that bring a sense of calm and connection to this shared space of ours. We want to acknowledge that we are standing here at the church on the lands of the Tocobaga and Seminole peoples, and we offer, as always, a warm welcome to any guests that are here with us today. We would like to get to know you better, and I hope that you will join us following the service for our coffee hour and refreshments. As a faith community, we side with love, justice, and peace. And our mission states that we are a liberal faith community for all ages, promoting spiritual growth, social justice, and the arts. Today, our minister, Patti will be leading our service called A Door Flung Open. And I have a few things to say about that before we continue. When I first heard the theme for today, again, that's A Door Flung Open, I smiled because it felt serendipitous. Just a few days earlier, I had been thinking about a poem that I wrote many years ago during a leadership program I participated in a few years ago with the Association of University Centers on Disabilities, also known as AUCD. As part of that program, we were asked to reflect on what inclusion meant to us, not just as disability professionals, disability leaders across the nation, and professionals working in different disability spaces, but what inclusion meant to us as people, as individuals. And in doing so, I came to understand that for true inclusion to occur, we need to go beyond just providing access to others. It must be accompanied by belonging, fostering belonging between us. At the time, I was in a little bit of a dark space emotionally. Actually, for those of you who don't know, I moved to the Tampa Bay area in 2009 at 25 years old, and now I'm 41, so it's been a long time, at least for me. But I moved not because I wanted to move. It wasn't an adventure that I wanted to take part of. I moved because I had to. Unfortunately, it was the middle of the recession. Things weren't going as I would have hoped that they were going at that age, and I had to move here to secure a better future for myself. But I struggled for many, many years to feel like I truly belonged here or anywhere, really. And that's a problem that the diaspora, I want to say that in Spanish, diaspora has, where we sort of start feeling like we don't belong in our new place, but then we also don't belong where we came from. So it's a really hard place to be. So when I was asked to write about belonging at the Leadership Academy, what came out of me was a poem. It was a reflection on my identity, the movement, loss, and hope. It's called Two Homes, One Heart. I would like to read it to you if you allow me to read it, but please be kind because it was a reflection exercise. I am by no means a professional writer, so bear with me as I read it. So, two homes, one heart. I am neither from here nor from there. I don't belong anywhere. I used to be from where the rainforest meets the beach, and from where they feed you too much food, hasta la nariz. Luna likes that. Even when you are not hungry. Where I am from is unknown, for I no longer belong to just one home. Where I am from now bursts with Crocs and sandals, and it is always scorching hot. It doesn't quite feel like home, but where else may I go? Where I am from is exile. Where I am from is the diaspora, a weird, not anywhere place where nostalgia permeates all of my days. Where I am from does not feel familiar, yet here I've grown to who I am today. Strange faces, separated, othered, never equal but needed, called upon but underappreciated. Where I am from, the coquis sing proudly. Where I am from, the thunder reigns. Where I am from, I am no longer after, for where I am from welcomes a new me every day. When I wrote this poem, I didn't realize I was writing about a threshold, but in many ways, I was, about the door that quietly closed behind me when I left my country, and the door that continues to open in small ways every time that I choose to grow, to learn, and to show up as I am in a place that doesn't always feel like mine. The poem reminds me that liminal spaces are sacred spaces, that we are not lost in the in-between, we are always becoming. And it was through writing this that I realized that what I was missing wasn't just inclusion in the spaces that I moved through my daily life. It was that grounding feeling of home, a place where I didn't have to prove my worth or explain my presence, a place where I could just be. That longing for belonging is what led me to UUCTS. And here, I found something I didn't even know that I was looking for: community, compassion, and connection. Here, my daughter Luna has gained a whole congregation of grandparents. Here, I've felt welcome, even though I still don't look like many of you guys. I've been held, I've been seen, and I've been celebrated. I've been missed when I'm gone, and I do disappear sometimes, and embraced when I return. I've been invited to bring my voice, not just because of what I do, but because of who I am as a person. For me, that's what it means to cross a threshold, to say yes to a new possibility, to find a door flung open when you least expect it, and to step inside, finally, into belonging. And that's what keeps me coming back. Anyways, continuing. Thank you. I know, right? We're done. All right. Our music today is provided by our beloved musical director, Bonnie Whitehurst, and our beautiful choir. Again, a warm welcome to all of you to our Sunday service. Our opening song is number 1 in the Gray Hymnal, May Nothing Evil Cross This Door. Please sing, rise, or sit as you are most comfortable.
Good morning. Thank you. I'm Patti Hanks, the minister here at Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs. How very glad I am to be with you. Today, With my doctor's permission, I wrapped an ice pack around my back and went through a new threshold and drove here. And on Friday. I'm so happy. Thank you. I'm a white woman in what I hope is a really long Act 3. I have graying brown hair and brown glasses, and I've chose today this green stole, which was given to me by the congregation in Clearwater where I did my internship, and a couple of Clearwater folks are here today. Welcome. I'm wearing it as a reminder that I am slowly getting back to my outdoor walks and to my yard work and to pulling weeds, which is my favorite hobby. Things that I love to do. That's what this green is representing. I add my welcome to Jean and Laura's and affirm that all of who you are is sacred, and all of who you are is welcome here at Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs. As UUs, we side with love. We center our shared values in love. We side with already marginalized and threatened people and groups who are even more vulnerable and more at risk in these unraveling days. Like you, I weigh out every day what to do next that is within the sphere of my influence. I honor and celebrate every effort and every action of courage and conviction being made by you and everyone who's seeking to live out loud their values. Barbara Mellon and her son Alex, members of our congregation, are two such people. They have one more Sunday with us before they move north, if we allow them to leave. So, it's still unclear, no. Barbara and Alex have been an important part of the heartbeat of our social justice work. They organized banned book movie nights, which we had last night, championed our little banned book library that's out in front of the church. I'm direction challenged. I can hear my husband, Patti, it's not out there. Helped plan our Pride events, nurtured the Navigator Scout program, the chapter here, a program that includes everyone without discrimination, and so much more they have done here in this congregation. The Tampa Bay Times reported that Alex said, oh no, wait, let me go back. So many of you know that Alex stepped up to the microphone at a school board meeting a while back when The Artivist, a book that encourages kids to use art to promote social change, was threatened to be removed from the school. The Tampa Bay Times reported that Alex said, "This book teaches kids about good things." And pointing to the page on trans kids as his favorite, he said, "Why are people telling me what I can read and not read? The only person who can tell me what to read is my mom." Go Alex! So I want to say this as a minister who absolutely loves this denomination. Lucky the new congregation when these two step through their doorway. So I want to invite them up. We have a little gift. When I say little, I mean little. Then afterwards, Alex is going to stay up and help us light our chalice. So these are buttons that I got, and they are to make you official members of the Banned Book Club. Don't you think? The Banned Book Club. So this is for you. This one's for your mom. And you're official, so our hearts and these buttons go with you. And Alex is going to stay up here to help light the chalice. We'll have Laura come up too.
right, so we have asked Alex to light our chalice this morning, and we thank you for all the different ways in which you've made our community much brighter. We will miss you a lot. All right, go ahead. Almost. It's
I don't like this type.
no rush, no rush. Yay, thank you. In times of darkness, we stumble toward the tiny flame. In times of cold, we seek the warming fire. In times of repression, we reach for the lamp of truth. In times of joy, we light a candle of celebration. Spirit of life, as we kindle this light, help us find what we need this day. And now we will read our covenantal, covenant reading, I'm sorry. Unitarian Universalism is a covenantal faith. We will now read together our congregation's covenant, and you'll see it on our screen. Please say it with me. We strive to look for and encourage the best in each other as we move toward justice, peace, and love for both ourselves and the world. And when we fall short, we will seek understanding, reconciliation, and a return to covenant. Each week, we sing my favorite song, The Spirit of Life, together, which is hymn number 123 in the gray hymnal. Sit or stand as you prefer to sing it together. And thank you to Diana Rife for sharing hand signs this morning. You are welcome to try them out with her as she does them. As we wait for her to come up, I wanted to let you all know that after the song, immediately after it, we will have our story, I can't talk today, our story for all ages titled The Thing Lou Couldn't Do, which will be read by my daughter, Luna Aponte Rodriguez. The story follows Lou and her friends as she faces a challenging situation and decides if she wants to climb.
Check the battery, Bill. Maybe I put it ringing wrong. Sorry.
Testing, testing. Okay, good. So talk really close in there. Does that feel comfortable right there? Okay.
This is Lou. Lou and her friends are brave adventurers. They run faster than airplanes. They build mighty fortresses. They rescue wild animals. Lou is pretty sure she is going to be a deep sea diver when she grows up, or a race car driver, or maybe a pirate. Let's play pirates. Yeah, we just need a ship. Up there, that tree can be our ship. This is new. Lou has never climbed a tree before. It will be an adventure, says her friend. Lou loves adventures, but this adventure is up. She likes her adventures to be down. Lou suggests a not up a tree game, but her friends have made up their minds. Come on, Lou, last one up has to walk the plank. She'll be there in a minute. She just needs to change her shoes first. In Captain Lou Skullbuckle's opinion, the couch makes a fantastic pirate ship. But Mom disagrees. It's a beautiful day. Go outside and play with your friends. Fine, but her first mate is coming too. Ahoy, lands ho. Arr, mateys. They're still up there. Come on, ye landlubber. Lou tells them that her arm is sore, and anyway, the cat needs a walk. Also, she read once that you shouldn't climb so soon after eating. There are so many reasons not to try. I stepped on a slug this morning. His funeral is in 5 minutes. I just found out that I'm part fish and need water to survive, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be in the bathtub for the rest of my life. That asteroid is headed right for us. Run! My tummy hurts. I need to sit down. I can't climb the tree. We'll show you how. She wishes her friends would just leave her alone. She's fine down here. Besides, she doesn't even want to climb. What's so great about climbing trees anyway? I can see all the way to the North Pole from here. The treasure is that way. Arr. Oh, that does look pretty great. If only Lou could climb trees. Meow. Show off. Maybe she can get up there without climbing. There must be lots of other ways to get up a tree. Trampoline, pole vault, helicopter. Sadly, helicopters are hard to come by. We're under attack, all hands on deck. It's a call for help. Shiver me timbers. Those scallywags need a captain. It's time for Captain Lou Skullbuckle to climb aboard. This pirate captain has faced some pretty scary things. Sea monsters, hurricanes, even a super bad brain freeze. And now, Captain Lou Skullbuckle is going to do the scariest thing of all. She's going to climb this tree. She must be nearly there. Huh. Thud, are you okay? She knew it. She can't climb. Not yet, anyway. Last one to the castle has to swim the moat. She'll be back. Maybe even tomorrow. After all, Lou loves an adventure.
Everywhere you may
right, now is a time in our service where we take our offerings for the work and welfare of our church. You can donate in person or you can donate on our website. Donations are gratefully received.
Our offertory song is in your gray hymnal, number 311, Let It Be a Dance, number 311, if you'd like to follow along or sing with us. Or you can even dance.
I love our tradition for reflection every Sunday morning here. The choir just sang, "Let the sunshine, let the rain." We've had both this week at my house. Today, as I came into the church, I noticed the many things that are blooming. So much thanks to Sarah and to Charlie and to all of you that work on these beautiful grounds. They're looking so lovely out there. In these days of spring, I invite us to center ourselves in a few moments of quiet together. Perhaps to think about something in your life that is blooming. Bonnie and this choir. Oh, so you want to go and sit?
So we can watch.
You can watch?
So we can watch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I love being here with you. I really do. So when my 4 kids were little, we read together at bedtime. And I feel like I can't go forward with this without saying, last Sunday, Kathy Hopkins shared with us about how much she liked reading to her children and how much she liked reading to her school children. And then she shared this most beautiful, her beautiful experiences of reading to her mother now. Little Billy Goat Gruff, what was the other? Humpty Dumpty. And her mother saying, read it again. It was so beautiful. And if any of you missed last Sunday, I would recommend you get online and get to hear this. It was so moving and so spectacular. Yes. So beautiful. So when my kids were little, we read together at bedtime. And when my kids and I were reading a book series, they were really interested in finding out what next, which made it a lot easier to get them to go to bed, right? So it was very easy to get them to hurry along and put on their pajamas and brush their teeth and hop into bed. And Bonnie's choice of a song, Pure Imagination, from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, reminds me how much my kids loved that book series by Roald Dahl. And I remember reading the Wrinkle in Time Quintet and Little House on the Prairie. And I think the series that they liked the very best was the 7 books in the Chronicles of Narnia, okay? When Lucy opened the door to Narnia in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, she was only there because the wardrobe seemed like a good hide-and-seek spot. It was a wardrobe full of clothes and coats that magically transported her to crunchy snow and a winter world. She accidentally stumbled into a threshold between 2 worlds. Lucy already had a foot in Narnia before she quite realized what was happening. Sound familiar sometimes? Reverend Molly Hausch Gordon, a minister that I admire so very much and is currently serving at UU Church in Columbia, Missouri, wrote this about Narnia. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a magical world behind every door? Many of the thresholds in our lives are like this. We don't know that we're crossing into another world until we're already halfway there. The door of a church takes us down a pathway of growth that we never have expected. The door of a doctor's office suddenly opens into life with a hard diagnosis. A restaurant door opens onto a first date and echoes forward maybe into a lifetime of a relationship. A beloved person's door behind you closes behind you and sends you out into the world heartbroken. The door of a library or gym or dance studio introduces you to life's passion that you might not have otherwise discovered. What I know to be true is that we cross these thresholds and ones like them in big ways and small ways every day of our lives, for good and for ill, in sorrow and joy, and in bittersweet truth. So our life's doorways, we encounter liminal space. The word liminal is derived from the Latin limen, that means threshold. That is the bottom part of the doorway that must be crossed in order to get to a new place. In Latin, limen refers literally to the stone that's placed at the threshold that you have to go through to get to the other side. Liminal space is that in-between state, a transitional period where one thing ends and another one begins. Susan Beaumont, an author that I really like, has written a lot about liminal space and seasons. She said, "Is there anyone that hasn't experienced the liminal space where they stand on both sides of a threshold? Having one foot rooted in something that is not yet over, and the other foot planted in a thing not yet defined?" Liminal space is a shifting, a not yet place. And all the research around liminal spaces report, and no surprise here, that we tend to resist them. We sometimes resist them even when we can clearly see the possibility. Liminal seasons are often characterized by a sense of uncertainty and uneasiness and a feeling of being neither here nor there. The good news also about the research around liminal spaces is that they tend to be chock full of ideas and energy and imagination. So I talked to my son Ross. Many of you met him last week. He visited with me, and on our car ride back to St. Pete, I told him what the topic was going to be for today, and he said, "Yeah, new doorways, they can be tricky." Ross has been through a lot of change and big transitions in his life, and he has really interesting ideas and a lot of wisdom. And he said, "Sometimes when I see a door, I want to go through it, and I can't quite figure out how. I just wish somebody would push me through it." He said, "Other times I see a door that seems to make sense to everyone else, and it isn't where I'm ready or want to go." So this makes me think about Lola in our story. One of the things that I like about this book is not knowing if she will ever end up climbing that tree. I love the way that ends. I love that her friends come down and join her on the ground to play pirates, and her playful friend hollers out, "Last one there has to swim the moat." It reminds me that we don't always know what others are going through. She may not want to climb that tree and want to play on the ground with her friends. People are going through new thresholds, all of us are. We never know what somebody is contemplating. We don't know always what people are dealing with, the changes that we're going through, what we're scared of, what people are currently dreaming of. Myself, I have not found it helpful during a threshold time to have someone offer things like, "Well, when God closes a door, he always opens a window." I'm like, really? Even as a child, I remember thinking that when people said this, that to get out of a window, I might have to get a ladder, crawl through a smaller space, and likely have to drop to the ground, right? I recently read, "God may open a window, that's all well and good, but I live on the 10th floor." I'll tell you, Bill Murray said, I like this too, "When one door closes, another opens, or you can open the closed door. That's how doors work." So I find doorways and liminal spaces, like what Laura has said this morning, important and sacred work. I've had doors behind me absolutely slammed shut, unexpectedly. And I've felt doorways ahead of me flung open, offering something wildly new. For me, ministry. I was at a UU-sponsored thing. There was a beautiful choir singing, And in my mind, I heard, Act 3 is ministry. I was like, what? I've experienced long seasons of disconcerting, can't tell, don't know, not yet, something's ending, something's beginning, maybe. What doorways have you recently been through? Or what doorways do you think about? What thresholds are you experiencing right now? Liminal space can be conceptual change, right? Like a period of adolescence where we're neither fully in childhood and we're not fully in adulthood. We're awaiting a rite of passage, transitioning from one generation to the next. Both of my parents are now gone, and at our last family reunion, one of my favorite nephews, who's now, I'm writing him out of my will, said, well, Patti, you're the oldest child, so that makes you now our matriarch. And I'm not going back to those reunions. Liminal space can be big changes, like a move to a new state. You know about that one, Barbara? Graduating, getting married. Some thresholds are more psychological in nature. There are times of uncertainty and feeling confronted by new challenges and transitions. My experience moving from paralyzing dread fear of snakes, which I've talked to you about in another sermon, to the start of a year of exposure therapy with a really good therapist, where I made peace and friendship with my backyard snakes, was one of those times. By the way, I saw 2 of those snakes last week in my yard. I'm guessing it's a mama and a little baby. And I yelled out instinctively, based on my training on the fear scale when I saw them, I'm like, I'm a 10! I'm a 10! And then I watched them both kind of go along the pavers and along the fence. And I just sat and watched them until I could be like, I'm a 5, I'm a 1. And I felt glad all over again for that threshold that I crossed, that gave me back the love of my backyard and a reconnection to nature. So I'm with my son Ross. Doorways, thresholds, and liminal spaces are tricky. They're bittersweet, and sometimes they're thrilling. We get through them quite literally by seeking out the best wisdom that we can find, by seeking help with those who really know us and really love us, and trusting our own judgment and our own insights. The creator of Toy Story at Pixar said this. I'm going to end with this. There is a sweet spot between the known and the unknown where originality happens. The key is to be able to linger there and try not to panic. Amen.
As the screen says, our hymn is number 331, Life is the Greatest Gift of All. Number 331. As the choir is being seated, I'll play through it.
Life is the greatest
So the iris in my yard are blooming, and the snakes are crawling past them. All year they haven't bloomed. Last week they hadn't. Yesterday, they started like yearly magic, purple buds showing up. Writer and poet John O'Donohue wrote about this in a piece called Thresholds. The beauty of nature insists on taking its time. Everything is prepared, nothing is rushed. The rhythm of emergence is a gradual, slow beat, always inching its way forward. Change remains faithful to itself until the new unfolds in the full confidence of true arrival. Because nothing is abrupt, the beginning of spring nearly always catches us unawares. It is there before we see it, and then we look nowhere without seeing it. Change arrives in nature when time has ripened, with sureness of one season succeeding another. It is as though they were moving forward in a rhythm set from within a continuum. To change is one of the great dreams of every heart. We are also often surprised by change that seems to arrive out of nowhere. There is beauty in the noticing.
That was beautiful. Thank you for that, Pastor Patti. All right, we are glad for the time that we've shared together this morning and for the love that helps us open doors. Oh, here it is. our little red mug. If you are visiting, if you are new or still feel new, grab one of these bright red coffee cups in the social hall during our coffee hour, which is just in a few minutes, and someone will be sure to say hello.
We'll descend upon you.
Yes. Our closing words are from Reverend Senshin Florence Kaplo. I hope I pronounced that right. A Unitarian Universalist Zen priest and teacher. We extinguish this flame, honoring the doorways in our souls, the windows through which we gaze at one another, the balconies where we catch glimpses of the sky, the thresholds we stand on this morning, wondering, hoping, fearing, dreaming. May we carry the warmth of community and the fire of commitment and courage out into the world.